Hello everyone, my name is Shambhavi. Hope you all are doing well. So in the previous video, we have seen about the self and init functions. We have seen that basically what is a self function and what are the init, and basically we had also seen about the constructors. Now today basically what we are going to see is a class method, right? What is a class method and basically why we make the class methods in the OOPS concept, right? We are going to see these things. Okay, so for now, just understand that basically what is class method. So class methods are the ones which can be accessed from any instance or any class. Instance here actually means the object. Okay, instance here actually means the object. So class methods can be accessed from any object or any class. So if you just want to make a method that can be accessed through any object or any class, then we always make a class method, right? So here in the downside it is written, if we want to make a method that can be accessed by instance as well as class, and the argument which we pass and we don't want to take self, then we use the class method, right? Now just let's see an example for the class method. So what I would just do, so this is the previous program which we have seen, right? I would just copy this whole program for a while and just paste it in the class methods file, right? Because we will be just doing some changes in this only, okay? Fine. So my class was, the name for my class was student, okay? And then even I have taken a number of subjects, right? Number of subjects what was my class variable. Then I have the init and the self functions, and even I just made the constructors downside, right? Now if I just want to make a class method, so what is the procedure of making a class method? So whenever you want to make a class method, in that case basically what we do, first thing that we do is that we put a @ sign, okay? And here we just write class method. So this is basically how you make a class method. You put the @ sign, okay, and then you write the class method. Fine, that is okay. This is the procedure for making a class method. Now after this I would just make a function def, and let's say I would make a function here as what was my variable name, that is number of subjects. So I would just make a function here as change underscore subject. Fine. Now when I would be putting the bracket, so CLS would automatically be passed inside this bracket. Now just have a look. As you see that, so CLS is automatically passed here inside the bracket. So because I have made the class method, so that is the case why CLS is automatically passed. And here I would be passing a parameter, let's say that is leaves. Okay, that are not the plant one leaves. These are the leaves which a student takes when he or she does not attend the classes. Okay, this is that one leaves, right? Now here what I would be doing, I would be taking the same class variable which I have taken above. Okay, so in that case it would be number of and then number of subjects. Number of subjects is equal to leaves, right? Number of subjects is equal to leaves. So this is the procedure, that basically how you just make a class method, right? You firstly write the @ sign, then you write the class method. Coming on to the next line, you make a function, and let's say in my case I made the function and the name for that one is change underscore subject, okay? And simply I passed CLS. So CLS is automatically passed because here I had made the class method, right? I haven't done anything, it is automatically passed. CLS comma leaves, and inside that I just wanted to write number of subjects is equal to leaves, so I did that thing. Now that is okay. This is how you just make a class method. So class methods can be accessed from any instance or any class, right? That is true. So firstly what I would, okay, just one second, let me again zoom in and I would just comment this line. Okay. Now here I would just write the name for my class, that is student. Dot. Now here I would use change underscore subject, this function, and inside this I would pass the number, that is 21. Let's say this is the number which I just passed. Now what will happen? This change underscore subject is the name of my function. Okay, and inside that I have passed one parameter, that is leaves. So my class variable that was number of subjects is equal to leaves. I have written, so number of subjects was 5, but I have now here assigned number of subjects is equal to leaves. So whatever the value will be in the leaves, that would be taken by my class variable, and that is number of subjects. So after this point, whenever you are going to run number of subjects using any instance of the class, basically that is any object of the class, then you are going to get the output as 21. Now just listen to my words very carefully. After this point, when you have done this thing, that when you have changed the value for the number of subjects, after this point, whenever you are going to access your number of subjects class variable using any object of the class, then it is going to give you the output as 21. So the previous output, that was 5. That was the value which we have stored in the class variable, right? Now that has been replaced by this number, that is 21. So I would just come here, and here I would just write to print. So print 2 dot, and here I would just use number of subjects. So this one here I got that number of subjects. And now when I just run my program. Okay, so just 1 second. Here I need to write the student dot number of subjects, right? So student dot change underscore subject. Fine, change underscore subject, and that one in the bracket I have written 21, and here I have written 2 dot, and if I just write here 2 dot number of subjects, and here if I just write a student dot number of subjects, and if I just run it for a while here, okay, that is again giving me 5. So I just need to check that where I had just made some mistake. Just let me quickly check out that thing. So number of subjects here, and okay, so basically what mistake I have done here is that I haven't wrote CLS. Okay, CLS dot number of subjects has to be written here. Okay, CLS dot number of subjects. Now when I am going to run this through the instance, so let's say my instance is TWO. I am going to run it through the second object, that is 2. And now when I just run my program for a while, now it will be giving me the output as 21. Now just see that it is giving me the output as 21, right? So this is basically how you just use this instance, and basically how you just make the class methods. If I am just going to run it through the 1, then also it is going to give me the same output, and that is 21. Okay, and if I run it through the name of the class, the name of the class is student. After I just run it through the name of the class, then also it is giving me the output as 21, right? So what was mentioned in the definition, so basically in the definition it was mentioned that class methods can be accessed from any instance or any class, right? So here when I have changed the value for this number of subjects, that has been 21. So now if I'm just going to use my class for this, or even if I'm just going to use the object, output which I would be getting, that will be 21 only, right? I hope I just made this thing very clear to you that what is basically a class method, right? So this is all for this video. Till then, thank you and take care.